Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear students, grade 10, welcome to a new lesson. And the one before the last lesson in this theme, it is about listening and speaking in the same theme, civilization. I hope you will enjoy it. Please be with me. Be ready for the games and the action. So let's just begin. Okay. Okay. Just a few seconds and be back inshallah soon. Welcome again, dear students. Let's start our lesson. Okay? And inshallah, in this lesson, you will be able to listen for specific information. You will also really paraphrase or rephrase information in your own words. Of course, I will do this for you. You will write 3 rules to make the world a better place. Listen for general and specific information. We will discuss some meanings of words and phrases related to being a global citizen. We'll know what is a global citizen, inshallah, later. You will reflect also on your own role as a global citizen. And we will have a little discussion about the responsibilities of different communities. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our lesson. Leader. What is a leader? You know what is a leader? What qualities should a leader have? Okay, of course you know that a leader should have many qualities. Some of them are influence, have influence on others, empathy, gratitude, communication, respect, courage, ability to delegate, learning, eager to learning, integrity, and self-awareness. Of course, also, let's say power as well. Okay? Let's start by opening your class book, page 42, activity 1. Okay? We'll have a little discussion and we'll have a short game about it. Okay? As you can see here in this activity, we have some leaders. Okay, many leaders have had great ideas about how people should live together. Discuss the meaning of each quote. Here you have some quotes, okay? Some quotes about leaders. Quotes. We call this quote. You will have to discuss it with each other, quote with a partner. If you have a partner now, but if you don't have a partner, I'll be your partner, so don't worry. I'll help you. Look at, let's say, Who can read quote number 1 about His Majesty? May Allah have mercy on him, Sultan Qaboos. He said once, our country in the past was famous and strong. If we work in a unity and cooperation, we will regenerate that glorious past and we will take a respectable place in the world, in this world. Okay, Rankin said once, you can no more win a war than you can win an earthquake. So what does she mean by this quote? Gandhi said once, an eye for eye only ends up making the whole world blind. You don't want that. And the other quotes, I will let you read by yourselves, and let's go to what? Activity 2. Match the word in the box here to quotes 1 to 6. If you have 6 quotes, and you have as well 6 what? Words. Each quote represents a word. Okay? So, for example, let's say cooperation. Who is talking about cooperation in this quote? Which one is talking about cooperation in this word? War. Who is talking? What quote is talking about war? Education. Which quote that talks about education? Okay? So I just want you to have a little, to see that you are with me, okay? I want to see that you are with me. Let's have a little game by matching the quotes with the words, okay? Sorry about this. Okay, seems that we have a little bit problem with the net. It's okay now. Now, let's start. And I want you to do something. I want you to write your names, okay? Write your names, not nicknames. Please write your name. If you write your name and you got a good mark, I'll announce your name. But just if you write your name. Okay. Now, I want you to join the game. Let's see. No students. Are you sleeping? Enter this code. We have a code here. Enter the code. Okay. Here we go. Mario. Still with nicknames. I said I need names. Names. I want your name. Okay. Reem, Al-Zahra. Nice, Azhar. Okay. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay, so okay. So what you have to do is what? Is just to write the numbers. I'll give you the word and you write the number. Example number 1, is it education, environment, equality, or revenge, or cooperation? Number 2 is talking about war, education, environment, equality, or revenge, or, okay? Sorry, yo. Okay. Let's start our game. Let's start our game and save name. Be quick. Nice. Okay. Seems Manar. One child. Malala said, one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the whole world. Talking about one child, teacher, book, and a pen. So what is she talking about? Of course, you know. Okay. And Martin Luther King said, I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And the Native American proverb, only when the last tree has died and the last river been poisoned and the last fish been caught will we realize we cannot eat money. Okay, so let's see. Wow, well done. Ali Al-Mahri, Fatima, got them all correct. Ilyas, Jogo, Sabago, Manar As-Saidi. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's end this one. And let's go to our lesson. Thank you for participation. And these are the answers. So number 1 is talking about what? Cooperation. And number 2 talking about what? War. And number 3 is talking about the environment. The environment. And number 4 is talking about revenge, as he said, an eye for an eye. Number 5 said equality, to be equal together. And number 6 talking about education, mentioning what? Teacher, book, and pen. It's a piece of cake, as you know, right? Well done, guys. Let's have another game, but after reading this one. Okay. Go on to activity number 2 now. Abdulaziz, would you repeat the rubric? Okay. Listen to the information about the United Nations. You know what's United Nations? Their logo is this one. For each item, choose the correct option to complete the sentence. Here we have 5 sentences. I need you to complete them. You have 3 options. And in listening, guys, listen. Let me tell you some tricks about listening. You will use them, inshallah, in your exams. Okay. When listening, first tip, you have to what? Read the whole sentence and the whole choices. Every single choice you have to read them. Okay. First, read the sentence, understand the word, and underline the keywords. You have keywords. Look here. The United Nations Charter was signed. Signed. Okay. So the keyword is what? Signed. UN Charter was signed. Signature. On the which day? Be careful. Signed. The United Nations has what? Official languages. Talking about what? Languages. Be careful. Not anything else. You might hear all the numbers, but stick to the languages. Okay, number 3. The leader of the United Nations is the UN Secretariat, Secretary General, or General Assembly. Who is the leader of the UN? The leader. Number 4. What is the unofficial name of the UN and its partner program? So they have an official name. The UN and its partner program. Okay? Is it the UN family? Is it UNESCO or UNICEF? Which one? In 2017, the UN provided food And be careful, food, okay? Food, not cars, not supplements, nothing else, just food. Huh? 2 millions of people. How many million? Is it 3 million? 65.3 millions? 80 million people. Okay? Food. First, let's talk about United Nations. Is what the international organization formed by governments around the world to maintain peace, develop friendly relationship between nations, and achieve international cooperation. It also works to address 21st century issues such as human rights, climate change. We have taken this one earlier. Sustainable development, equality, and humanitarian and health emergencies. Okay, so stick to what I told you. If you read them correctly, read the statements correctly, understand them, listen carefully, I guarantee that you will get all of them correct. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our listening. Only once.
Listening 4.4. The United Nations is an international organization that works to maintain peace and to address 21st century issues. The organization was formed in 1945. On the 25th of April, representatives from 50 different countries met for a conference in San Francisco. On the 26th of June, they signed the UN Charter, and on the 24th of October, the United Nations officially started operating. There are currently 193 member states in the UN, and the organization has 6 official languages: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. The Secretary General leads the organization, which is made up of 6 different parts, including the General Assembly, the UN Secretariat, and the International Court of Justice. The UN also has many different partner programs and funds, such as UNICEF, UNESCO, and the World Bank. The unofficial name of the UN and its partner organizations is the UN family. Data from 2017 shows that the UN helped more than 65.3 million refugees, provided food to 80 million people in 80 countries, and provided vaccinations to 45% of the world's children, which saves 3 million lives per year.
Okay, I think it's easy. Once we read all the statements, the sentences with the choices, understand them, it will be very easy. Okay, let's see your answers now. Have you answered all of them correctly or not? Let's see your answers. Just 5 questions, so be quick, please. Enter. You should be able to enter now quickly because you already joined in the previous game. Waiting for you to come. Who is the first? Waiting for participants. You are a participant. Okay, Ahmed is the first. Ahmed Sultan Al-Abri. Well done. Depends on the net, of course. If you have a good network or so that may have a little bit difference between you and others. Okay, let's just wait for a few more and we will start our game. Of course, you can do it later. Okay, let's wait for at least 100, then we'll start. Okay, today I feel, I don't know, I feel like you are sleeping. Later, Basma Azhar. Okay, let's start. As I said, 100. Okay. Who will answer in a few seconds? Less than 1 minute. Wow. Well done. You should have answered in. You should answer in less than 1 minute because you already have the answers. You just check. Wow, mashallah. Well done. Okay, Ali Al-Mahri. You're about to go. Well done, Ali Al-Mahri. Who's next? Who's next? Jabran Al-Waili. Waili. Well done. Al-Zahra. Aya Ahmad. Sanah. Maram Al-Rawahi. Al-Reem. Azam, Al-Hassan, Zaid Siabi, and Fatma with Abdurrahman, Salama, Hamad, Tariq. Oh, inshallah, all of you got them correct. Well done, guys. Well done. So here's number 1, Ali Al-Amri, number 2, Az-Zahra, and 3rd place, Sanah. Well done, guys. Okay, let's continue our lesson. Well done, guys. So the first one is 26th of June, the answer, because 25th they met, 24th they what? Start the United Nations, and 193 what? Members, 6 languages. Okay, and here, as I told you, be careful with numbers. 65.3 what? Refugees, but 80 million, and these 3 for vaccinations. Okay, my dear students, let's go on to the next. Since you are so active, let's go to the next activity. List 3, same page, page 43. Listen and complete. This one we'll do it together, but I will without the game. We'll do it without the game. So listen to the information about the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Your rights. Okay, complete the text below after listening. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights. First, when you have a text like this, before listening, you must read the whole text. Second, try to guess the answer before the listening, okay? So let's read and try to guess the answers. On the 10th of December, what happened? The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was what? By the United Nations. The documents lists universal human rights which should apply equally to everyone, everywhere, at all times. The document contains how many articles? It has been translated into over languages. How many languages? International what day is celebrated every year on the 10th of December. So without further ado, let's start our listening. It's a short one, so be quick.
Listening 4.5.
On the 10th of December 1945, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was published by the United Nations. The document lists universal human rights which should apply equally to everyone, everywhere, at all times. The document contains 30 articles. It has been translated into over 500 languages. International Human Rights Day is held on the 10th of December every year to celebrate the anniversary of the document.
So, we are done. Have you finished writing your answers? I'm sure all of you got them correct. Let's see the answers. So the first one, on the 10th of December in 1945. Number 2 was, of course, after it, a verb, published. Number 3, please don't forget to take screenshots with the answers so you can write them later on. Number 3, the document contains 30 articles. Number 4, it has been translated into over 500 languages. My God, 500 languages in the world, yes. International Human Rights Day is celebrated every year on the 10th of December. In such listenings, with such listenings, you have to, as I told you, to find out the keywords, okay, keywords in every question. By that, you will get them correct. Okay, well done, dear students. Now, let's go to my favorite part, discussion. By the way, this one is cancelled, okay? So this activity is cancelled, okay? But it's connected to other activities, so that's why I put it here. Now, let's go to activity 5, okay? Activity 5. Working groups discuss what universal rules would make the world a better place. Write 3 articles to add to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Now, what universal rules would make the world a better place? How can the world be better? How can you, what can you do to make the world better than now? And later, write 3 articles like this one to add to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Here we have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Like what? The human beings are born free and have equal rights. Okay, everyone should respect each other. 2, everyone has the same human rights, whatever their race, color, gender, language, or religion. You have the same rights, whoever are you. 3, everyone has the right to life, to be alive, freedom, to be free, not subjugated, and security as well. Article 6. There are over, I think, 30 articles for this organization. Everyone has the right to be treated equally by the law. Article 15, everyone has the right to a nationality. You have to have a nation. Like I'm Omani. My nationality is Omani. Everyone has the right to an education. I have the right to be educated in my country. And we have this one. Now, what universal rules would make the world a better place? Let's say you can have many rules. You can make many things to make the world better. Like what? Even small things. Start the least one. Drive less. Instead of driving 5 cars, 5 persons, when you go on a trip, just one, take the 5 with you and go on a trip together. So that's would make it, you will add something. Use less paper. Don't waste paper. Got it. Coming from trees. Volunteer your time at local schools if you are free, whether you have a school-age child or not. Children are the future, really, like you. Children are the future of this world. Spend time helping them reach their potential by tutoring, mentoring, or taking part in or after school program. You might find these things as trivial things. Once Helen Keller, you know, of course, Helen Keller, one of the great writers in the history, said, I'm only one, but I'm still one. I cannot do everything, cannot change the whole world, but still I can do something. And just because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do. If I can do this to make the world better, I will do it. Why not? Okay? So write 3 articles to add to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. I got them from the UDHR. All children, whether born in or out of wedlock, shall enjoy the same social protection. All children of the society enjoy the same protection that the society offers. Everyone has the right freely to participate in the cultural life of the community. You can participate. You have the right to participate. And 3, everyone has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitations of working hours and periodic holidays with pay. Everyone has the right to have that, including us. Okay, dear students, now do we have much time? Now, let's go to activity 1 on page 36 of Skills book. Mazen, would you read the rubric, please? Yes, teacher. 3 teenagers are talking about why they consider themselves to be global citizens. Global citizens. Listen to them and answer the questions below. As I told you, first you have to what? To find the keywords. Who cares? Number 1. Who cares about what? The environment. Who likes the environment? Above the 3 ones. 3 children here. 3 teenagers, sorry. Who is a volunteer? Who is a volunteer? Who is a member of the Global Shapers Community? GSC. Who is a member? Now let's listen and find out. It's rather a long one.
Listening 4.6.
Hi, I'm Hanan. In my opinion, global citizenship is this idea that we are all part of one global community, and we all have rights and responsibilities as a member of this global community. I am a member of the Global Shapers community, which is a network of young people around the world who work to create change. We have a hub in Muscat, but I also connect with members all over the world. Global citizens are aware of and active in local and global issues. The community helped me develop important skills. Global citizens need skills like teamwork, problem solving, and creative thinking so that they can face the challenges of the 21st century.
Hello, my name is Nada. I definitely think I am a global citizen because I really care about the environment. Global citizens understand that we have to work together as a global community to solve environmental problems because they affect everyone. I have been learning how to reduce my carbon footprint, and I started an environment club at my school. Another thing that I think makes me a global citizen is that I have friends from many different cultures. I go to an international school and my best friend is from India. Our culture, language and religions are different, but apart from that, we are very similar and we always have fun. I think that global citizens respect, value and try to learn about different cultures.
Nice. Now let's go to Talal.
Hi there, I'm Talal. In my opinion, being a global citizen is similar to being a responsible citizen in your own society.
Yes.
I believe global citizens are kind, friendly, and treat people equally and with respect. I am very active in my local community and I like to help others. I volunteer for a charity that raises money to help people who live in poverty. Global citizens work to make the world a better place by promoting peace and reducing poverty. In the future, I would really like to work for the UN.
Oh, we hope so. Okay, dear students, I think you have got the answers correctly. So who cares about the environment? Nada cares about the environment, and Talal is a volunteer, as you listened a minute ago. Hanan is a member of the Global Shapers community. Okay, dear students, now let's go to this activity, rather a long one. However, you will enjoy it, inshallah. Okay, now listen and match. Listen to the teenagers again. Match the statements. You have statements 1 to 8 here. To the teenagers from activity 1. From activity 1. Here you have teenagers. We need the N, and we need the T, and we need the H. So Nada, Talal, Hanan. Okay? Write the first letter for each teenager's name in the space here. In the space here, I need you to write the first letter, either N or T or H. So Nada or Talal or Hanan. Who is what? Who is the statement for? In the space next to the space. So number 1, global citizens respect, value, and try to learn about different cultures. Who talks about this? Is he Nada, Talal, or Hanan? N, T, or H? Global citizens work to make the world a better place by promoting peace and reducing poverty. 3, being global citizen is similar to being a responsible citizen in your own society. Global citizens, number 4, understand that we have to work together to solve environmental problems because they affect everyone. 5, global citizenship is the idea that we are part of one global community and we all have global rights and responsibilities. Okay. 6, global citizens need skills like teamwork, problem solving, and creative thinking so that they can face the challenges of the 21st century. 7, global citizens are kind and friendly and treat people equally and with respect. 8, last statement, global citizens are aware of and active in both local and global issues. Locally and global issues. Now, who is talking about these statements? Either N, just write in the space provided here, N or T or H, okay? And only one listening, once. You will listen only once. The same listening that you have listened earlier.
Listening 4.6.
Hi, I'm Hanan. In
Hanan.
my opinion, global citizenship is this idea that we are all part of one global community, and we all have rights and responsibilities as a member of this global community. I am a member of the Global Shapers community,
Okay.
which is a network of young people around the world who work to create change. We have a hub in Muscat, but I also connect with members all over the world. Global citizens are aware of and active in local and global issues. The community helped me develop important skills. Global citizens need skills like teamwork, problem solving, and creative thinking so that they can face the challenges of the 21st century.
Okay, that was Hanan. Let's see Nada.
Hello, my name is Nada. I definitely think I am a global citizen because I really care about the environment. Global citizens understand that we have to work together as a global community to solve environmental problems because they affect everyone. I have been learning how to reduce my carbon footprint, and I started an environment club at my school. Another thing that I think makes me a global citizen is that I have friends from many different cultures. I go to an international school and my best friend is from India. Our culture, language, and religions are different, but apart from that, we are very similar, and we always have fun. I think that global citizens respect, value, and try to learn about different cultures.
Now let's hear from Talal.
Hi there, I'm Talal. In my opinion, being a global citizen is similar to being a responsible citizen in your own society. I believe global citizens are kind, friendly, and treat people equally and with respect. I am very active in my local community and I like to help others.
Okay.
I volunteer for a charity that raises money to help people who live in poverty. Global citizens work to make the world a better place by promoting peace and reducing poverty. In the future, I would really like to work for the UN.
We hope so, Mr. Talal. Now let's go quickly to our game. Let's just give the answers. I'm sure that you have done it correctly. So, Nada, number 1, number 4, and that's it. Whereas Talal, number 2, 3, and 7, and Hana for 8, 6, 5. Okay, dear students. Now, let's discuss a little thing about a global citizen. Do you think that you are a global citizen? Why or why not? If you care about the environment, that means you are a global citizen. What could you do to be more active global citizen? Global citizen is respectful of cultural diversity and human rights. So I'll give you some signs to show that you are a global citizen. You are not one to follow the crowd. You are your own wall. Ignorance is not place. You always keep an open mind. You always think about the future. And you always naturally empathetic. You crave for experiences, not positions. Okay, and you are not short-sighted. You look far in the future. You think big, and when you think big. Okay, you work well with others. Okay, and you read more. That means you think globally, but you act locally. So congratulations, dear students, you are global citizens. Okay, this one also is cancelled, this activity, but I found myself responsible here to tell you that little thing. Sometimes you find it difficult to articulate some English words that contain C and H because they come from different languages. That's why the CH, as an example, articulated differently. Okay, sometimes you say here like chicken, T, ch, ch, and here chef without T, ch, chef, and here archaeology. So in spite of being the same letters, but they are articulated differently. Why? Because English language comes from originally different languages. The words of English language, many words come from different languages, even from Arabic, not just French or Latin or Greek. That's why. So don't worry about articulation. And our last activity here is what? The one that will take you to the next lesson, inshallah, with Mr. Sulaiman next week about the writing. Working groups, we don't have groups here. Look at the diagram here. We have a diagram below which shows different communities, me as a person, family, school, city, country, and global community. Okay. Discuss which communities are responsible for each issue. Use the expressions in the useful language box. Here are some issues: eating breakfast before school, protecting the environment, using social media, getting a job, driving safely, staying healthy, equal rights, using internet, promoting peace. So each of these issues are related either to you as a person, or as a family, or as a school, or city, or country, or as a global issue. What's most important here as students, you need to use good language, useful language. Okay? Vary your responses. Okay? For example, when you explain your point of view, what should you use? When you are talking about an opinion, you say what? In my opinion, I think that. And if you are sure about your opinion, you say, I definitely think that. Or I absolutely believe. If you really believe in something, you can add absolutely or definitely. Okay? When you agree, you say, I completely agree. You are absolutely right. When you disagree, the opposite. I'm sorry, I disagree because I really can't agree with you on that, because sometimes you partly agree. So you say, I see, but. I understand your idea, I understand that, but. Okay, to say you are not sure, I'm not sure about that. I don't really know. So you have to use these useful expressions when talking about here. And that was our last topic, last task. Thank you for listening, and stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much for being so active in participating. See you next